just carry
No,
it
no, no,
with
no.
you.
That might
True.
be an
That's
exaggeration.
so
Sorry, it might be.
like
It might have
they
been
really
6 p.m.
scammed these kids and families.
Echo just
I
said
got
you
to
should have just gotten a fake iPad and just carried it around with you. Just like a plastic one in a fucking case.
Yeah. So when I first joined the school,
Holy shit.
they made it compulsory. 2 times a week, you must do 1 hour of after school extracurricular activity. 1 hour.
8 months, Pog.
On top of that, every day after school, it was compulsory 1 hour of what was called prep.
Right.
Which was just an hour where you just sat at a desk and waited for the bell to ring. Every day. Compulsory. And then, after prep, you'd be forced to do your twice a week hour of extracurricular activity. So I got to school, and I was in the breakfast club. So I got to school.
This literally sounds like prison. You're describing prison.
At like 7, and I left at 6. I was there for 11 hours, Phil.
You are actually just straight up describing a fucking prison, dude. This is awful.
Rice Krispies were nice, though.
Rice Krispies were nice. Holy fuck, dude. I can't believe that. That is insane. That is actually just fucking insane. 7 p.m. You were still at school?
I don't know. 7. No, that doesn't sound quite right. I must have got there at like 8:30. It must have been like 10.5 hours on the days that you had to do like extracurricular clubs. But like, see, but my school didn't have to conform to government regulations because it's what's known as a free school.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just put them through literal prison treatment and
we didn't even have a real school.
Give them one corridor.
Okay,
one corridor to run through.
Floors,
Survival of the fucking fittest.
Dude, natural selection, really.
So
I can rant about it for goddamn hours, dude.
That is so terrible. Holy shit. Tubbo, are you okay? I don't think he had a good time in school, chat. I'm starting to understand why Toby hated school so much.
Yeah, now you know why I turned out how I turned out.
I'm starting to understand now why you hated school. Like,
and you wonder why I tell people to drop out.
Jesus, man. Like, I get it. It's a bad example to give.
If anyone in the chat goes to my secondary school, they will know that I'm on about their school. Move school. Move. It's not worth it.
Get out. Leave.
Like,
escape.
Okay, the worst thing is, oh my god, the school is like praised for having its high GCSE grades, okay? But it's complete bullshit because, okay, the grades of the GCSE were based off years that had barely any students per year. So the teacher to student ratio was so high that everyone's grades were better, because that makes sense. The less students you have in a class, the more attention the teacher can give each student, the better the grades are. And they used that as like a selling point, like, yes, our grades are really good here, but they failed to mention the fact that the student to teacher ratio is fucking cracked.
Yo, I just moved
like,
into
it's
my
not like a
freshman
conventional
college dorm
school.
room.
But
Thanks
then,
for
see,
getting
when
me
they
through
decided,
the
oh,
overwhelming process.
let's be like a normal school and have 35 people per class. So they went from like 17 people to 35.
And then the fucking scores got changed. It got like scuffed. What the fuck, dude? Jesus Christ. Your school sounds actually terrible. I genuinely feel bad that you had to go through that shit. Like, holy fuck. It just sounds like so many illegal things happened. Tubbo origin story. This is the Tubbo origin story. Yep.
Whoop, 7 months.
This is where the chaos comes from, chat.
Yeah.
This is where the chaos comes from. It was
about my school now.
It was birthed from this like terrible school. Holy shit.
Yeah, I've been told to stop ranting about it now. My mum's watching the stream and she's like, yeah, really stop ranting. Like, they get it.
We could write a book about this shit, dude. Legit, like a fucking law.
Phil, I'm starting
Catalog.
university next week and I'm scared.
The behavior management was awful. Whenever there was a fight, they'd make you sit in a room together and talk it out. I was like, oh god, sorry.
Ugh.
I'm gonna stop ranting now.
They're just like don't
Like, I was
understand that
punched
some
in the
people just
face and
don't
they're
like
oh,
each other.
Let's schedule a sit down and talk to the boys one-on-one.
Let's
And I was
talk
like,
about your
He
feelings.
punched me in the face, and then he just never did it. And they're like, oh yeah, they apologized. I'm like, I never got an apology.
They just wanted to leave. They were just like,
Yeah,
I want to go home.
Supervillains are created, dude. My secondary school. Jesus.
I wonder how many supervillains are actually going to be created from your secondary school.
So many.
We're going to find out in like 10 years. And they're going to like drop the name. They're going to drop the...
You see, I just used all the insanity that was built up to make
Hey,
content.
especially early gang.
You
I
took
love
all
you
that
all.
chaotic energy and
PH1
threw it on a
now.
Twitch stream.
Yeah, they've changed like the hours
Boom.
and stuff now. On my last year of school, they made the hours like similar to every other school. But in the first years, it was abysmal.
Yeah, they knew it was fucked up. They just
Like,
didn't
I
want
would
to change
leave
it.
school and it would be pitch black in the winter. Like,
That's wild. That's wild. You know the only reason why I would leave school late?
right.
It was to avoid fights. There was
Oh.
literally almost every Friday without
Newcastle roadmen were after you.
without any delay. Every Friday,
My school used to
it was
excuse
it was
people
so
saying
bad we
slurs
called it
because they
Fight Friday.
apologized when they never did.
Fight Friday.
And like every
no.
single Friday, there would be at least one fight. So we would
Hi,
just be
Phil.
like,
How's your day been?
you know what? Let's just hang out in the IT room. Let's just hang out in the in the library and fuck around on the PCs for like 15 minutes, so everyone fucks off home and we avoid all the drama. And we walked back with just like quiet. It was just like super chill.
That sounds nice.
It was nice. It was nice. It was actually pretty
Yeah.
cool. Like me and my 3 friends,
Aw, the Philza crew.
we would just hang out. We were just like, yeah, let's just chill out in the library away from the chaotic twats.
I don't really speak to any of my school friends anymore. I should make an effort to reconnect.
I speak to like maybe 2, but it's not often. It's like maybe once every 3 months. Like we'll just check in with each other, just like, you doing alright, mate? How's things going, mate?
All right,
Yeah.
mate.
I mean, recently my messages back have been a bit more insane because of like this job. So
Yeah.
it's just like, yeah, job's going alright, and they're like, is it you having fun, mate? I know you've always wanted to do that, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
What did you do? I went to Ninja Warrior recently and ran around like an idiot for a video. This is my job now. So weird.
Yeah. I want to see if
So
they've
bizarre.
done cracked internet yet.
It's still not done. Wait, did they give you an ETA?
I'm gonna go ask my dad. I'll be back in a second.
All right, man. Chat, I can't tell if this is like off or if it's just an illusion from this little lump. I think it might be off by 1 block. I can't tell. I'm gonna count it. It might be an illusion. Like, I mean, like, not even. Let me look. If we go from like here, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Oh,
7,
I'm
8,
still-
9,
I-
10.
Apparently, the guy has had a fucking nightmare.
3, 4, 5.
Apparently,
6,
the
7,
cable
8,
snapped
9,
when he
10.
was taking it from the pole to our house, and that there was like 50 meters of fiber on the floor.
No! That is so depressing.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god, 5 is
Apparently the-
expensive
Oh,
too.
The guy's not having a good time.
Jesus. That's
Yeah.
rough. That's
It's one of those
expensive
days.
fucking cable.
Hey Phil.
It's one of those
This
days.
may or may
Philza.
Yeah,
not be my
yeah.
last sub for a while because I am going to be incredibly busy for the next 3 months.
No worries,
Hopefully
mate.
I don't
Do the
miss
thing.
many of the streams.
Yeah, there'll still be the archives
You
as
should
well,
100%
mate. Thanks
watch
for hanging
the
out.
Outhouse, though,
Thank you for the
so.
support. Thank you. Thank you for the 18 months on the
I'm so invested in it, man.
Enchanted piss
I'm gonna watch it with Kristen, I think, yeah. Like you've definitely sold it, and like chat was saying it's really good too. So yeah, we're I have Disney Plus, dude. So I might as well.
Like, it's not like your tip. It's not. I don't know how best to describe it all.
It's not like your typical cartoon.
If you're not into it in like the first 10
Hey,
episodes,
Philza.
like it doesn't really. So I originally started watching it because I'm like, oh, this is an easy song to like. This is like an easy like thing to like. It's just like to have on the background. It like a couple things I found a little bit cringy, and I'm like, ugh. But obviously
Right.
that's the kind of TV I enjoy watching. But then I got like really into it. Like, because I wasn't too much of a fan at the beginning, but then I was like, oh, okay. No, this is cool.
Like something clicked.
Yeah, it suddenly got really good, and I was like, well, okay.
Okay, all right.
Like, you got to stick with it.
I will. We'll give it
29 episodes of season 1 and 2.
So I'll say you said like 10 episodes in.